Hi! Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Cherry, and this is going to be your September love story for all Cancerians. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and Saturn. I already started premeditating, and I already pulled some cards for my pre-shuffle, and I picked up on a lot of different little storylines. So I'm just gonna get right into it because there's like three major groups here that's happening. For the first group I tapped into, for those Cancerians who are in a happy, healthy relationship and all that jazz, I see that I felt and I got some visuals of you guys having your happily ever after. There may have been a little bit of anxiety, and that's just because you guys are moving into a deeper level of commitment. I see some people are thinking about building more, like trying to build a family. Some proposals are coming in through. Someone is getting their happily ever after. For another group of Cancerians, I picked up serious anxiety, like hella serious anxiety, stress, and I feel like that's for a group of people who are already dealing with somebody. I feel like there's this situation of like not receiving as much as you're putting in. Somebody is stifling you. I was getting some sort of energy of like they're emotionally suffocating you. You're not getting enough out of this relationship. And then for another group of Cancerians, I feel like these are like single people. I feel like they're at the end of a cycle. They're at the end of they've already been there, done that. They already dealt with somebody, dealt with some sort of bullshit, and it's over and done with. I didn't mean to cuss. But I already pulled out some pre-cards and we're gonna go deeper into it. But those were the different types of energies that I was tapped into. I'm a little chill right now. I made a point to be really calm because yesterday I started filming the little love series, and I was turned all the way up. Like I was like in the Taurus video, I was like at them like somebody's lying. So I was like, let me be chill. Let me not scare people away. But for you guys, for Cancers, for some people, some of you guys might be at the end of their rope. I see the 10 of arrows right here. And this is talking about the end of a cycle. This is talking to me about wisdom. This is that I've been there, I've done that. I'm not going to make the same mistakes, and I want to do something new. This card is telling me that you want to build with somebody else. And this card is also telling me that some of you guys are playing it safe. I feel like some of you guys, it doesn't matter which energy you fall into, there's this energy of playing it safe. There's this energy of like, okay, I've been hurt, I'm ready for love, I've been hurt, but let me dip my toes in, but let me stay guarded. And then I was tapping into this energy of you want that love and you want that romance, but some people might be struggling to outwardly express their emotions. It's like I'm here, but like you're a little scared of opening up. But it's like I feel like a lot of you guys are in a position right now, or will be in a position right now in the month of September, that you're opening up and you're wanting to branch out and try new things. But I feel like a lot of you guys are also not quite on the defense, but kind of like this can go two ways. This could be like great passionate energy, but I will also ruin your life if you try to ruin mine, if that makes sense. Now, with these cards, when I pre-shuffled, when I tapped into like this serious anxiety energy, I feel like if you're already dealing with somebody and things aren't going well, I feel like it's about to be over. We have the Magician here in reverse. And for me, this right now is like a hardcore no. I feel like if things are already complicated and you're not happy, I was getting this energy of being stifled. I was getting this energy of anxiety. I'm sure these cards. Somebody's maybe disappointed. Maybe some people are dealing with some sort of financial issues, but I feel like somebody's just feeling like a little bit left out in the cold. There's this energy of being left out in the cold. We have crisis here in reverse, along with Six of Gems. I feel like somebody isn't receiving enough out of their relationship emotionally. And if you're not receiving that now, it may be time to just cut things out, cut a break. Because right now with the Tower in reverse, it's like you're trying to avoid a crisis, but it's inevitable. All you're doing is dragging things out. We have the Tower in reverse. And it's like I feel like it's coming. This isn't something that you can avoid. This is only something that you can drag things out. And this can be your energy or the other person's energy. But for those of you who are dealing with someone right now and things aren't going so well, pay attention to that, because I feel like something's about to change dramatically. But it's kind of like, it's like when you hold an arrow back, and it's really taut, and just the little flicker is gonna set something off, if that makes sense. Because again, I was tapping into some serious anxiety, and you know what? I got the 10 of Gems, and I had it in reverse. And honestly, I feel like for a very small few of you, somebody might not even feel safe. Maybe you don't feel safe expressing your emotions. Maybe you don't feel safe with the person. What I have to say to that is like, get out. If you don't feel safe with someone, get out. But I was getting what this is. There's a lack of stability. There's a lack of commitment. There's a lack of feeling like you can really open up to this person. And if you're not feeling that now, it's time to address it. If it's not the person, it might just be you. Maybe you still have a little bit of healing left to do, and where you're not comfortable enough expressing yourself. Yeah, look, we have the 5 of Roses in reverse. There's a lack of commitment right now. If you're dealing with somebody, there's just a lack of commitment. If you're single, it's I feel like a lot of you guys are reevaluating how seriously you want to take the next person in your life, because like I said, I feel like there's a lot of dipping toes. There's a lot of dipping toes. We have the Hierophant. And then with the Hierophant is, for some of you guys who are already in a safely, happily committed relationship, some of you guys are moving on to the next level. Like I did see marriage. I did see marriage. I did see commitment. But if things are a little rocky right now, like seriously rocky right now, I feel like it's time for you to address whether or not you want to keep investing in this person or not. For those who are single, ready to mingle, I feel like there's going to be a new person that's coming into your life. But I feel like the status of your next relationship is going to be dependent on your own inner world, because I was picking up on a lot of heart chakra energy, and with that it was I was picking up on a lot of heart chakra energy, but with that it was more so like, okay, you've had a heartbreak in the past, or you might be going through a current heartbreak right now, but it's like, if you're not healed from that, that's the same energy you're going to take into the future. So it's like, I feel like if someone amazing comes into your life, you're going to be a little bit doubtful, like you're going to be tiptoeing, and that's honestly going to determine the status of the next part of your relationship. I see the Queen of Wings here and the Two of Wings, and this is talking to me like some people are overthinking it. Some people are making choices, making the decisions. What is it that you want? There's a lot of thinking, and oh yeah, wings are air energy too. Some of you guys might be dealing with an air sign, or you could have air in your chart, but this is honestly the month of September. I feel like I picked this up overall in general as well. This is a time for you to think about the decisions that you're making, because a lot of the things that are going to be coming into play is, what is it that you want to invest in? And you're also very important too. Like, are the things that you are putting your energy to, are you receiving the same energy back? Because if you're not, like, you're just holding your own transformation, you're just holding yourself back. So that was what I was getting overall in the pre-shuffle part. I'm really happy that I'm calm and chill. Like yesterday I was like lit. If you guys know a Taurus or have Taurus in your chart, I would check out that video. Don't freak out when I start like yelling at the end that somebody's lying, because when that deception card came out, it was no joke. This is for, like, the door to romance in reverse. It's closed, and I feel like some of you guys aren't going anywhere. If you're in a situation right now where you're not in a committed relationship. Talk to me about Cancerians. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and Saturn. But honestly, for some of you guys who are already in a happily ever after relationship, I feel like this is the time your partner is thinking about moving on to the next level. Like, I did see a certain level of commitment. Oh yeah, woman holding a coin. You know, this card has been a thing. Ooh. Some of you guys might be, I have women holding a coin here and walking away. And that's, to me, this is talking about your own self-worth. This is talking to me about your own self-worth and how much you care about yourself, because some of you guys might be deciding that you deserve more, and it's time for you to walk away from a certain situation. Some of you guys, if you're single and not really dealing with anybody, I feel like you guys, like I said earlier, aren't going to tolerate any type of BS from anybody else. Like, you're not going to settle. Messages for all Cancer. Watch out. I feel like some of you guys might be really focused on what Some of you guys need to pay attention to what is it that you have going on right now instead of your expectations for the future. This could also be somebody else. Somebody else could be watching you being a little bit jealous of what it is that you have. We have the envy card here. But I honestly feel like some people need to focus on the present moment and not be thinking so long term. Like, everybody wants their happily ever after, but pay attention to the signs that are going on right now in your immediate life, because I feel like clarity is going to be coming in. I feel like if you really focus on what's going on right now, you're going to start seeing new things that maybe you weren't seeing before. It's like maybe there's something that you're not seeing right now because you're really focused on the other end of the stick. Maybe this other person isn't as amazing as you thought that they were. It's just, ooh. For those of you that are single, I feel like it's just really time for you to focus on the present. Focus on the present. With the envy card, is also it's also talking to me about balancing your energy between your heart and your mind. Some of you guys need to speak up and speak your truth. If you don't know what's going on in your relationship, it's time to ask. Like, this is your relationship and it's your life. It's time to ask. Maybe somebody else isn't communicating with you effectively because, like, we have the deceit card here. I'm not gonna freak out like I did in Taurus video and be like, somebody's lying. But like, somebody is hiding something. This card also talks to me about stability. This card is talking to me about there's something unstable in your relationship and maybe things aren't all as they seem. Because with this envy card, like the fact that we have envy card and we have deceit and somebody and throat chakra in reverse, somebody isn't saying something. So in regards to you, some of you guys need to speak up. And if you're dealing with a Cancerian, or if you're already dealing with somebody and hold on, I'm getting a little download. If you're already dealing with somebody, yeah, it's time to speak up. If things are, I feel like it's time for you to know what is it that's going on. For some of you guys might not be the only one in the picture, but I feel like somebody is a little bit, is feeling some type of way. Maybe for some of you guys, maybe your partner is feeling a little, I heard money issues. Like if you're dealing with somebody, maybe they're feeling some type of way because someone is going through some financial issues. Maybe they're feeling like they can't provide. Some of you guys might have a family and maybe that's causing into play whether they have children or not, whether you guys have children or not. Let's check into this. I'm going to clarify that. Thank you, man. The door to spirit. I feel like some people are just focused on business. I'm feeling someone that's feeling a little detached. Yeah. Finances are playing a role in this. Some of you guys might be having some financial burdens. For other people, I feel like some people are really focused on their business and they're not giving their love life enough attention. There's this energy of needing balance. But I feel like news is coming. We have storm warning here. News is coming. Looking out the window. I'm in Florida right now visiting family and there's a hurricane that's going on. But I feel like news is coming that's going to shake up your world. I did get the tower moment over there earlier. But I feel like for some people, these decisions, if you're in a relationship, they have the potential to affect the home. Some of you guys just might be working too much. But like, I'm going to clarify this envy call. This envy, throat chakra, deceit. But for some of you guys, I feel like if you're in a situation where it's just like you're dating and you're not sure where it's going, I honestly feel like that's about to get tested. Bottom of the deck already, the Three of Swords, heartbreak. This could be you dealing with the past heartbreak, or this is saying that, you know, things are not all as they seem. If you're unhappy now, it's pretty much over. If you're not happy now, it's time to, it may be time to move on. Otherwise, you're just heading into deeper heartbreak. Tell me about this deceit card and the envy card. Yeah, I feel like somebody is the more mature, nurturing, trying to be at home, trying to build, while another person is being there a little bit reckless. And this person that's being a little bit reckless, they might be walking away soon. Somebody might be walking away from somebody because the potential isn't there. And look, we already have the tower. The tower in reverse, that's 2 times. They're not bringing that cup of love. Ooh. Let's check. Somebody just doesn't want to build. I already saw like the 8 of Oh, wow. You know, when I decided to do these little love series, I was like, it's gonna be happy. We're gonna like get everyone their happily ever after. I feel like somebody might end up being single soon. I see the Eight of Cups here again. Somebody's gonna be walking away from somebody because something's missing. I feel like something's missing in that relationship, and I feel like it has to do with like a deeper heart connection. I feel like Cancerians this month are really looking for a deeper connection. We have the six of cups here, and the thing with this card that I'm picking up on right now is like, don't look at, I'm getting like, okay, this is also past. Some people might be dealing with an ex, and if you're already dealing with an ex, I feel like I need to make a whole video on just dealing with exes. Be cognizant of dealing with an ex, and be cognizant of the people returning. I feel like some people might have ulterior motives, but with this card, what I'm really picking up strong right now is look at things for what they are. Don't be biased on your perspective. It's like looking at things from a different point of view, or remembering things differently, because I feel like some people are a little blinded to the truth. I feel like there's something that you're not seeing, and I see that clarity is coming in, but I feel like there's going to be something this month that kind of like jolts you into awakeness, and then you're really going to see things for what they are. And this month, I feel like there's a lack of communication, or maybe one person is slightly more mature than the other. Yeah. I feel like someone isn't outwardly taking action right now. And then again, we have the Hierophant again. It's like, it's time to decide, do you want to commit? Do you want to not? For those who are already in a good, stable relationship, I feel like someone is going to commit to you and everything. But for the most part, I feel like in the month of September, for a lot of Cancerians, what's really going to come to the forefront in love is, do you really want to commit or do you want to walk away? And I feel like this month, a lot of you guys are going to be walking away from somebody. And then for those who are already like single, yeah, some of you guys are going to walk away. Like, you're not dealing with immaturity. You're not dealing with like potential without action. Like, it's fun. You have all these ideas, but are you ready to build? For those who are single, I feel like someone new is going to be coming in, but also feel like some of you guys have to like heal, because I feel like, yeah, you're open for love. You're ready to receive love. You want that happily ever after, but some of you guys might have trouble expressing it, or outwardly showing your love. It's like you're a little guarded, and the thing with that is your person or the other person, they're going to be able to pick up on that. Some of you guys are just holding on to a burden unnecessarily, like you're just dragging things out, and I feel like you'll know. Like, for all Cancerians, I feel like you're really smart people. Like, you'll know. So you already saw justice in reverse. I feel like there's an imbalance going on. Things aren't equally. Maybe some of you guys I feel like some of you guys already know some things aren't fair. But right now in this month, this is telling me like things are going to start getting balanced, maybe closer towards Libra season as well. Because with the High Priestess, we had her in reverse. There are some secrets going on. And when you have the High Priestess and deceit, we have the High Priestess and deceit, and then we have envy, and then we have your throat chakra in reverse. I feel like somebody is not communicating effectively. This could be you or the person that you're dealing with. Ooh, the Chariot. In regards to like moving forward with this Chariot, this is your energy, by the way. This is talking to me about your willpower. This is also talking to me about balance. Make sure that you are receiving as much as you're giving, and vice versa. But this is telling me like, if you want something to change, you have to do it yourself. Like, don't wait for the other person to go ahead and take action. Because this is you. Like, you are the, I don't think steer is a real word. Like, you're the driver of your own life. And I feel like if things aren't happy right now, they're just going to stay that way unless you decide to walk away. This is another card implying travel to me. Some of you guys might actually just be traveling. If you are dating somebody long distance, pay attention to that, because maybe like if you're dating someone long distance, or even like social media, I just got social media, the online stuff. If you're doing that, maybe they're keeping something from you, or things aren't all as they seem. Yeah, because right now things aren't moving forward. Things are not moving forward at the moment. If you're already in a committed and happy relationship, this could just be your partner really thinking about, this could literally be like that little wedding ring, thinking about, okay, when is the right time? When is the right move? But if you're kind of in a position where where you're dealing with somebody or the person you're dealing with, things are just kind of at a standstill, and it's up to you or that person to really decide where is it that they want to go. Because I feel like right now people are just kind of coasting in this, okay, it's not quite what it used to be, but it's not quite what I want it to be. It's like this in between phase. Some of you guys again could be dealing with the Libra. Some people are weighing their options. Some people are weighing their options, but some of you guys could be dealing with the Libra, or things are gonna come into the light during Libra season. You could be dealing with a fire sign. This could be saying that fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Some of you guys could be dealing with a fire sign, but I feel like this is saying like in the future, once they weigh their options out, they're going to then take action on it. Then they're going to come out. This person could be very charismatic, but at the same time, when they decide, once they weigh their options out, somebody could be deciding to leave or stay, but it's up to you to kind of, I feel like I need to point out, like, don't give them control over your life. Like, you pay attention to what's going on, because if you're not, I feel like you're on the other person's schedule. This could also be vice versa. Things are going to happen in divine timing, but I feel like for the most part, what I'm getting strongly is look at what things are right now and communicate, because otherwise you're just dragging something out. You're dragging out the inevitable. And if you already know the answers, why don't you communicate that to your potential person of interest? Because I feel like I feel like one person is making all the plans, but they're not telling the other person involved. Any other messages? Ooh. Yeah. We have the Two of Swords. Someone is a little bit blocked off. This could be you being guarded. This could be them keeping somebody at a distance. But this is saying, like, you have to remove that blindfold. You have to make decisions from your heart and your mind. I feel like someone just isn't looking at the picture. Maybe some of you guys don't want to see the bigger picture. But I feel like right now, this gift can't come in because you're not really looking. This is telling me like there's something there. I feel like there is something there, and that's gonna give you clarity. And when I'm looking at this Ace of Pentacles, this honestly what I heard right now, I got freedom. This Ace of Pentacle is going to give you freedom. This is going to give you endless possibilities and potential, and that could be in the form of your person, or that could be in the form of you walking away. But you won't know what these possibilities are unless you remove this blindfold. And like whichever decision, whichever way it goes, like you're going to end up with your happily ever after. But honestly, I feel like if things are really rocky right now, if you are in a position where there's a lack of commitment right now, you're not going to get to this 10 of Pentacles just yet. For other people, it's saying like it's saying that you need to be more vocal about what you want. Again, for those who are already in a happily committed relationship, I feel like there's going to be a deeper level of commitment in the family and in the home. Someone is just kind of building up their confidence to kind of like propose or ask you out or just kind of deepen the relationship. And those for like the people who are already in a healthy relationship. But for others, I'm seeing like it's time for a deeper level of commitment. Somebody's just kind of weighing their options. I feel like in the month of September, this is a lot of focus on the now, what's going on now, what are you building now, because some of you guys might decide to walk away while others of you want to invest. But for the most part, that card is also saying like if things are a little rocky, you may have gotten everything that you can out of this and it's time to go off and pursue new things. Trust your intuition, because right here we have the Ace of Cups. This is potential in love, potential in doing the things that you want. We got 2 twos. Maybe you guys are seeing a lot of twos. Pay attention to that if you're seeing a lot of zeros, ones, and twos. But trust your intuition for a lot of you guys. Cancerians are very intuitive by nature, so trust yourself, because I feel like once you really do, a lot of things are going to start happening very fast. Again, we have it here. Somebody might be walking away. Don't give up. Don't give up on yourself, honestly. Okay. What about the single peoples? Whoop. Let's talk about some single Cancerians. I see victory. This could be somebody else, kind of like, because that's another thing I'm picking up on. A lot of people are ready for their real divine person, someone who's not going to waste their time. And with that, like the energy overall, I feel like they are also doing their own healing and their own work. Let's check on the singles. Somebody from the past might be returning. Just make sure that you get the truth, because I feel like I should do a whole video just on exes, Because you want this 10 of Pentacles, you want that stability. You're just it's just delayed right now. If you're single and don't have anybody just yet, or maybe you guys are really busy focused on maybe you guys are really busy focused on your own business, building your wealth, accumulating your money, trying to buy a home, trying to just build your little empire and everything. The energy that I have is find that balance. Don't be so busy focused on work that you're neglecting your emotional side, because that's also very important. Like I said, I feel like some people have just kind of like, they dealt with whatever sort of heartbreak. We have the three wands. They dealt with whatever sort of heartbreak, and then they kind of just like, let me focus on work, let me do this. But don't forget that your emotional side is also a part of you. Cancerians in general, you guys are a very intuitive, emotional energy, and I feel that's like your superpower to me. I feel like for Cancerians, that's your superpower. Some of you guys are really utilizing that law of attraction, trying to manifest what it is that you want. And the thing is, what you want wants you. And I feel like the universe is also preparing that. So if you don't have your person right now, it's all going to happen to you in divine timing, because this is the universe giving you a gift. This is material wealth. This is possibilities. This could also be like your job. I feel like maybe some people are going to meet somebody at work. I don't condone mixing business and pleasure, but I feel like some people might meet somebody not at work, maybe through a coworker. But I feel like this is physical manifestation, the potential for physical manifestation. But I feel like for a lot of you guys just have to get out there. And if you haven't already got, the universe is saying go ahead and get out there, because right now things are a little stuck, and maybe that's because you might have been focused on one thing for an extended period of time. Like, don't forget that you also have to go out and have fun. I'm picking up on like a lot of solar plexus chakra. Do the things that bring you creativity. Follow your intuition. For singles, follow your intuition. I mean, that can apply for everybody. Listen to those little ideas that you have, all those inspirations. Do it, because I feel like they're going to lead you to, I feel the need to pick this up. Yeah, they're going to lead you. Follow your intuition, because they're going to lead you to your happily ever after. It was in reverse and it's delayed right now. Or maybe you're starting to feel like you're not going to have that happily ever after, and I feel like you are. You just have to kind of trust yourself. You just have to trust yourself and do the things. Like, I feel like the need to say, like, get out there. Any other messages for... Oh, we got it again. This Ace of Pentacles wants to come out for you. But the thing with aces is like, it's a lot of potential, and potential doesn't guarantee success. So remember, the thing with potential is you have to take action. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. What is this Ace of Pentacles bringing for Cancerians, please? What is this Ace of... Ooh. For some, this Ace, I said this earlier for somebody else, but we have the Devil in reverse, the Capricorn energy, and we also have the World in reverse. This Ace of Pentacles is saying, like, if you want this new world, you have to let go of the old. Because yeah, look, I have the Knight of Swords in reverse, and then I have the Four of Swords. So what I'm getting with this is, some of you guys might be dealing with an air sign, and an ex can be returning. But I feel like this is also saying it's time for you to kind of speak up and take action. I feel like a lot of people have been kind of in introspection mode, just kind of focusing on you and being within. And it's time for you to kind of get out there. With that said, some of you guys need to... I feel like some of you guys need to watch and balance that energy, so you're not being too reckless or too reckless with your words, because again, I was picking up on a little defensive energy for some people. Some of you guys need to like not let fear hold you back. I feel like that's an energy for somebody, because I was getting heartbreak before. Like, you guys are still dealing with some residual heartbreaks, or maybe you're a little bit guarded to the point where it's like, okay, I don't want to make the same mistakes, but it's going a little more overboard. Like, be receptive. Right now, honestly, this is talking to me about ego healing, like real ego healing. And this is, when it comes to ego healing, this is saying, like, don't let your mind start controlling you, or starting to start controlling your reality to the point that you can't move forward. This is saying, like, don't get stuck in the same type of cycles. This is saying that you're breaking repeating patterns, and you're going into a new phase. And I feel like the thing with this energy, as you go into this new part of your life, you have to willfully go into this new part of your life without letting these past hurts and past pains hold you back. I hope that all made sense. Because we have the World in reverse, and we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and I feel like some of you guys are just stuck. And it doesn't have to be stuck like in a bad way. Maybe you guys are just kind of holding still. See, it just jumped face up. That's great. Some of you, this is talking about breaking repeating patterns. I don't feel like you guys are going to make the same mistakes again. And maybe that's one of the things that you're breaking free of. This fear of making the same mistakes, this fear of like the same thing that happened to you in the past is going to happen again. I don't feel like you guys are going to make the same mistakes. But with that said, you guys have to believe that you're not going to make the same mistakes. Like, you don't have to make the same mistakes. If you pay, I wouldn't be surprised if pay attention to the red flags comes out. Let's get some romance angels, and then we'll end it with this. Tell me messages for those who, I'll do the people who are dealing with somebody and the people who are single and all that jazz. But for everybody, love yourself first. Pay attention to it, because, you know, self-worth is a big thing. And with that Libra energy, especially as we get to like the middle of September, it's a lot of like the balancing of the scales. Some of you guys, here, let me not get ahead of myself. For those who are already in a committed relationship, I feel like you guys are going to go through a deeper honeymoon phase. Maybe it's time for you guys to go on a vacation. I feel like some of you guys are going to go off on vacation, spend some time together, and deepen the relationship. For those who are, came out again. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more attractive. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And then I have trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. And that can go for everybody. Tell me about for those who are in a healthy relationship. For all Cancerians, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and Saturn. Ooh, let go of control issues. For those who are, I feel like some people are going to get proposed to, and their partner is just kind of building up that confidence. I feel like don't rush the timeline. Somebody else is waiting. And I say this a lot, like wait until they come correct. Because you deserve love. You do. But don't rush the timeline, because I feel like the other person is also being prepared for you. So you don't want to rush it. Some of you guys are calling in your soulmate. I feel like that's for the single people. And for those who are going to be walking away from somebody, there's deception again. If you're already, this card came out during the Taurus video and I flipped out. I'm not going to do that now. But we did get the envy card and we did get the deceit card. For those of you who are dealing with somebody, I feel like somebody is wearing a false mask, or maybe they're just keeping something from you. So it's up to you to communicate what that is. For those, again, we have wedding. Some of you guys are going to go into a deeper level of commitment in your relationship in general. But I do feel like proposals. For those who are like in a happy, you know, already committed relationship and things are already stable, like you're not dealing with you're not feeling some type of way, this is your confirmation, because I strongly believe some of you guys are going to get proposed to. But for others of you who aren't in that energy, it's time to watch out. Yeah, heart-to-heart conversations. We had that throat chakra in reverse. It's time to speak up. Because the thing is, look at your relationship for what it is right now. Like, what it is right now. Not for what you think it's going to be in the future. Look at it for what it is right now. Because that's what you're manifesting. That's what you're co-creating. For those of you who are single, keep an open mind. Your person may be different than your usual type. And I feel like this card is actually very important right now, because I feel like a lot of you guys have been going through your own transformations and your priorities have changed. So that, with that said, you guys aren't going to be meeting new people and somebody's going to take you by surprise. That Tower moment is also like something suddenly coming out of nowhere that you didn't expect. See? Keep things playful. And attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And that's telling me, like, keep it present. Stay present. Don't worry so much about the future. It's okay to have goals, but look at what you have going on right now and then make decisions based on what you have going on right now. Otherwise, you're just dragging what you have right now into your future, and you may not, like, there's something that you're not seeing. And clarity is going to come for everybody this month. So that's what I have for you guys. If you guys have Instagram and like daily general and I cannot speak. Throat chakra. I do daily general readings over on my Instagram, and I will leave that information in the description. Let me know if this resonates. Subscribe so I know someone's watching this, and I will see you guys next time.